Welcome back to Ferocious Education. Today I'm going to be talking about NIO. I'm going to go through technical analysis, news, and what I think about the stock, as well as the future for this stock when it comes in towards the EV industries and anything I could find on it. This is an update to my long video list of NIOs. Make sure to watch the previous ones if you'd like to learn more about it. Nonetheless, this one is a standalone video. I'm going to go through technical analysis as I said here, and at any point if you feel you're missing on the technical indicators, you find them in the description below. They explain what each of them are and what they mean in a playlist. Let's jump right into it. On a 1 week perspective, what we get to see here on the moving averages, it looks really bullish, and it looks like a really strong uptrend that has been continuing on for weeks, and that is a really positive sign. When we go on towards the ADX, it's sitting at 70.39, and usually that is a strong indication that a trend might be very dangerous to be in, and it might see a pullback at any second. That's usually above 50, so it's already above that by 10%. Now, taking a quick look into the Williams percent R, what we get to see here is the stock is sitting in at overspot in this situation, so it's once again dangerous, especially since the ADX is high enough, 20 higher than the 50, which is around 40%, so that's a dangerous level. We're looking in terms of momentum here, looks like it's actually seen a pullback in terms of momentum, so it's kind of slowing down on momentum, but I wouldn't give that much of a danger sign. MACD here has been stable. It looks like signal line and the histogram are stable, as well as the MACD line are moving forward. So that is still a bullish sign here, though what we're getting to see here is it's really bullish, really strong, especially moving averages look extremely bullish, but it gives you a dangerous sign that, hey, the trend might be done anytime soon, and if it does, it might fall hard. On a 1 day perspective, what we get to see here is better news. We get to see a confirmed reversal on the MACD. It looks incredibly bullish. Unbalanced volume looks amazing. ADX shows in the potential to start off a new trend, sitting in closer to 25. Williams percent R though sits at overbought, which is dangerous. Momentum seems to be stable. Moving averages look extremely bullish, except that the trading action zone is quite tiny. So if it does dip below $18, it breaks right through the trading action zone and reversal won't be seen. But as you get to see, within the trading action zone between the 10 SMA and the 30 EMA, it sees bounces here and there. Now, taking a look into the 1 hour perspective, and this is just merely into the few hours coming in, so take this with a grain of salt just for the next price point action. You get to see a potential for a green reversal coming into Friday morning. As you get to see, the MACD looks like it's attempting to go towards green. We get to see as well here that a golden star was put up on the 29th of September in extended market. Amazing. Although moving averages look like it might actually turn a little bit bearish between the 10 SMA and 30 on a 1 hour perspective. The rest looks more sideways play, so nothing significant in that direction. Taking a look into the moving averages, what we get to see in the moving averages is that it has been increasing higher and higher. Right now, unbalanced volume is an all-time high. Now, it's on the moving average, it's actually higher than the moving average band. And so we're expecting 2079 on the moving average band on the top, in the middle 1890, and in the bottom 1701, as we get to see here. So it's trading above there. Taking a quick look into the channel, this one I have been using it for quite a bit, so it really goes on as an interesting one. There's more of 2 levels to this channel. So the bottom level of the channel, it actually broke up the quarter of the channel, and that is amazing. It's seen an all-time high of a 22.59, and then the other top of the channel is this one here, which is a bigger channel, and it's actually trying to establish its presence on the top half of the channel. If it does actually do so, we easily could see $25, and that is quite exciting. Now, there's no point of doing Fibonacci retracements on this one, just because it's at an all-time high, and then the resistance would basically be the all-time high price. But let's take a quick look into resistance and supports. Resistance currently $21.79. Above that, we're looking at $22, and above that, the $22.59 mark. Now, for supports, what we're getting to see is a support at $21.68. Below that, we're looking at a very strong support at $21.18 to $21.03. Below that, we're looking at $20.86. Below that, we're looking at $20.52. And then we get to see $20.46. And a very strong one, I'm just going to skip a few supports down, but a very strong one sits at the $19.40 1949. So taking a quick look into what's new, what is expected. So we get to see, as it loads here, is that institutional buyers seems to be adding towards ETFs and investing funds rather than a select of institutional buyers. It's just because it's sitting at an all-time high, and usually investors, especially institutions, aren't really to make a stock at an all-time high. But you get to see in some points they lost on a lot of opportunities in the past due to that. Now, NIO has secured a $600 million capital subscription, which is amazing as it gives it a lot of potential for a future increase in capital, which is it can actually redeem anytime before December 31st, 2021, and that could be exciting in terms of bringing new projects on the table. Now, this is the website, by the way. As I mentioned before, you can check all the kind of different things they have in there. They do have as well a news launch. So the news thing here is very exciting, and that's something a lot of people aren't realizing, that there is a PR coming sometime soon. You get to see 3rd September 2020, 3rd August 2020, and around 8th of July, 5th of May. And they usually do it so at the 1st of every month. Now, the 3rd of September, that was almost a month ago, so I do expect that there is either most likely going to be news coming in on Monday, 5th of September. Now, 3rd of September was a Thursday, August 3rd was a Monday, and 8th of July was a Wednesday. So it's all mess. It's not like an exact day they have it on, but I do expect anytime from 3rd of September until Monday, from 5th of September week, I do expect next week, Monday, a PR coming in to give us updates about either deliveries or business updates as they usually do, which is going to be exciting because you might see a little bit further push on the stock price. Now, I'm going also to mention here, this is the Morningstar report. This was launched on 30 September 2020. I'll make sure to add it into my Twitter account that I'll share in a minute. But basically, it does tell us that the fair value with high uncertainty is sitting at 1620, and the stock is overvalued at a 31% premium. So currently, it's not sitting very much at the overvalued part. It's basically between the bracket between overvalued and fair valued, as you get to see right about here, but it can still see that overvalued / fair value. So that is interesting. I'm going to be mentioning, I'm going to be adding this report into my Twitter account. So make sure to follow as well NIO Twitter account. So it's this one here. Sorry, I had to look it up. At NIO Global. Make sure to follow them as well, because they keep putting in different PRs, which is quite amazing as well, to keep an update in terms of the company. A lot of exciting stuff in there. This is going to be my profile as well for at Ferocious Ed. If you would like to follow me on there to read more about the NIO report, Ferocious Ed. Now let's jump into what I think about the stock and how it's going to be playing soon. So it's at an all-time high. Definitely for me, it could be a little bit dangerous here, although we might see a PR coming in Monday, so that probably by the time the PR comes in, that might be a little bit of a time to either do one of two things. You can either just sell, and if you do sell in that place, you know, you just take in profit if you bought all the way back in July at the $10 mark, or you can continue riding it and put in a stop limit somewhere, I would say, around 1985, I would say. That is a safe spot, but you know, that's a stop limit. But it is at a dangerous zone, especially with the Morningstar report, which a lot of different institutions also look at, sitting it at around 19. Now, there is a price target, this one as well, as I've seen around 24. I do think it might touch it and then dip down. What do you think about this sticker? Make sure you mention it down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.